we talk about borderline clients, for example.
Correct.
A key component of a borderline client is the inability to self-regulate. And if they're not able to self-regulate, they cannot self-reflect. So there's no internal mirror. So this is an individual
Right.
who is empty because mommy or the secure
Right.
object did not fill them up. So then
Right.
this is a person who uses whatever external feedback they're getting from the world as the regulator. I'm good, I'm desirable.
Right.
No one's noticing me, I'm not good, I'm no longer desirable.
And also that affects their, in terms of their relationships, approach avoidance type. And I also use this, put your hand up. Yeah, and push. And so this is what borderline feels like when you're treating it. It's that push-pull. It's like that. It's never just kind of congruent. There's always resistance.
Always, and
Always.
in everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I try not to work with too many borderline clients these days
I
because
work
it's
with a lot.
it's exhausting.
I work with a lot of borderlines.
Because it's testing, and the
Right.
testing,
Right.
and a lot of that sort of dysregulated behavior
Yeah.
is all about establishing safety in the world.
Well, that's, it's the work that I do with my relation-based, compassion-focused therapy is kind of reintegrating what a healthy relationship can be, and they get to test it out in the office.
Well, I
Like
do that too.
Yeah.
But the borderline projection
Mm-hmm.
is that tendency to lay onto whoever the therapist is, whoever's trying to help them, whoever the lover, the husband,
All
the
their
best
stuff.
friend. The projection is just, it's like an avalanche
Right.
of all of their, let's say, disowned parts.
Absolutely.
And as Jung calls that the shadow, all the
Right.
parts that people think make them unlovable.
Right.
The projection of that onto the helpful therapist
Right.
can just feel like an avalanche. It can be tough to navigate.
Right.
So I've done quite a bit of that. but-
Jung calls that the shadow, but I call it the life that they're living is a shadow self. It's a shadow of
So
of
true.
what could be who they are internally that they never really get a chance to feel. They don't get a chance to experience who they really could be or what's down there. All of those treasures, they never get a chance to
Right?
experience
I always
that.
say that it's like one-dimensional living.
That's right. Well,
Where they're
it's
not fully inhabiting
They can't.
themselves.
They
They're
can't.
empty. There's an emptiness.
Well, everything they do is about security and feeling safe. Everything.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's very
It's really
sad.
sad. It's long work with borderlines.
So-
Do you know that borderlines and anorexics are the most difficult to treat and cure?
Yeah, I know. I treat them.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, and they
I don't
always
treat
have-
any anorexics
Yeah.
these days, though.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I do. I used to do a lot of borderlines.
And most
I
of our
don't do many.
anorexics are girls, right?
Right.
And they all have daddy issues.
They do.
Yep, they all have
Mother
but-
wound and father wound.
Absolutely,
Or
but we don't
jumping
want to
ahead.
get too far
Okay.
afield in that one.
Okay.